Okay, hey, I have been asked to do a video on adding wrinkles to faces. So I'm in the Snow White book and I've got to get this set perfectly right because I'm not on my regular surface in the dining room because, yeah, the cowboy game's on and you would hear him from the other room. So I think I have most of the little dwarfs' faces on. All right, so I'm going to sit down and hopefully nothing will move. It'll all just stay right where it is. All right, I am using my Faber-Castell and I have been using number 132 and number 189 for the basic faces. And then I just went in with any shade of light pink that you like to add some cheeks if you want to. That's not a must, but that's not what this video is about right now anyway. Well, these empty swatch cards, no. I'm going to use a piece of junk paper. These are all the ones that are too small. What you need to do when you're doing wrinkles is figure out, okay, if this is my shadow color that I go around the outsides and around that nose, that it pops the nose to the front. This is my next color, and I'm blending them and then coming on down with the lighter color. Then I need to figure out what color is going to show up as wrinkles on this. So that shows up some. I know you probably can't see that really well from where you are, but I've got you up about as close as I can get you and still get everything in there. Okay, that shows up okay. We're going to pick one and then I'll tell you what number. That one is really too dark, okay? So putting that one to the side. That is okay also. So let's go back now because some of these have this darker color on their faces. So if I do that, then will that show up? Yes. Will this one show up? Yes. Okay, I think I'm going to pick this one just because it's a little lighter and most of their faces are not that dark. So I am going to go with, the winner is number 188. All right. So number 188 is going to be my color. Now, to put in wrinkles, there's a couple of different things you can do. One thing you want to do is make sure that your pencil is absolutely as sharp as you can get it. And I know you're not used to me saying that. I usually don't. All right, let's start up here with this one. I'm going to come out and it's going to be a little wiggly line, just like little crow's feet. All right, same thing over here. You don't want to make straight lines, you want them to be a little wiggly. Now I'm going to have to stand up so I can see if you can really see that. Yeah, you can see that some. I do encourage you to go ahead and put this up on your TV if you've got a Comcast, because it's going to blow it up so much. Really, you don't want a lot of control over your pencil. You just barely want to put some little lines in there. And I will pull this up closer in a minute so that you can see. But for now, I'm just barely putting little lines in. All right. And I hate that my light is on my right hand side and I'm right-handed. But when I have to come in here, it just is what it is. Okay, so I think part of the trick in this is that they come out from that little point area on the side of the eye. They're not straight, and you want them in the sense that they are like crow's feet. So like if one comes out here, the other one's going to come out up here, and the other one down here. And you want them like wiggled a little bit. All right, now we're going to zoom. Well, let's go ahead and do some forehead lines. So if I was going to make him look a little bit older here, I just put a few little lines in there. Can you see that? Guarantee you, if you will Comcast this, you'll be able to see it coming out from under his hair, and maybe one right there out from under their hair, because it would not be way down over the nose necessarily. Now he's just got a younger face, so I'm going to age him a little bit, but not terribly lot. Now did you see how I did that? I did one across, and then I'm going to do one, skip, one, so that there's a break in the middle, and then one across. Do that again. One across, and then one, pick up the pencil, come over, and then one across. It just breaks it up a little. Now let's see if we can zoom in closer. I know, this is the interesting part. Will it still focus? And will it show it? See, I'm just not going, you just don't want to go really heavy-handed with these. Okay, you can see on that one. See the lines? Now, the other thing, which one is that? Is that this one? Yeah. The other thing you can do is you can come and just shade just barely underneath. And you can barely tell I'm even doing anything to this. I'm more apt to just leave it alone. Okay, I'm going to take the camera down. Y'all hold on. I know, I'm sorry. Come back here. Now I want to show you each one. See, they're just little wrinkles coming out. That's all I do. Okay, and see, you can see on that one there's two lines, and the bottom line is broken on his forehead. That's pretty good there. That's age lines. Now let's look at him for a minute. See if I can hold this in my hand while I'm coloring. Y'all hang on. Get situated. Put my elbow down here. Maybe that will help us. Okay, do you see how young he still looks? I am going to come in with that same one that we've been using, and I'm going to do, first of all, feel on your face. Feel right under your lip. Do you feel where that is, that dip? And it kind of curves in the direction of a sad face, and it's right at your chin. So it would be under his lip, but still up over his chin. So I'm going to go right there. And can you even see that? It's not very dark. And you don't want that very dark. Okay, it's going to be right about there. And if you're going to shade that, I believe the shading would be right above it, and just blend that in a bit. Alright, then I can come back over here. Okay, let's see if I can get the light to stay in there for you. If I can draw from the top coming down. I know, very interesting, huh? I'm going to come right out from the eye and just put in those little wiggles. Okay, can you see that now? Yeah, you can already see the ones on this side. They showed up better. And then he's got up here. Let's make his nose come just a little bit further. So I'm going to go back to my number 189. You see, I have to curl my arm around and color from the top down just so that you can see this. I'm going to put a shadow just right through here. I'm wanting to keep it light, so that's why I'm touching so soft with this, because if it gets too dark, it's just going to look like a line. I want it to look more like a nose crease. Okay. The other noses, are already dimensional. There you can see those age lines. Now let's give him, he's got glasses on, so I'm thinking he's been pushing those glasses up for years. And when you put your glasses up, sometimes you do get some little added wrinkles down here. So let's just add him a little bit more. All right, keep it soft. Keep it soft. That one I think is okay. His is up under his cap. Let's go back to that one. I think he's okay. Let's come down to the purple. Yep, that one's got the creases okay. Let's go look at each one of these. That one's all right. Can you see how they're just kind of wiggle? Don't make straight little forks sticking out of their eyes. You don't want a three-pronged fork. You want actual wrinkles. Okay? So that's how I do it. Each person's going to be just a little bit different on what they're doing. Just going to put a little darkness way back up in there. But anyway, yeah, when I do these videos and I say this is how you do it, it's how I do it. It may or may not be how you do it. All right, so there's the dwarfs. Now, as I come over and look at them, they're not getting wrinkles, okay? They're younger. And Snow White has lighter skin because she is Snow White. The prince, he's going to have just what I call regular old Caucasian skin. Now, the dwarfs, their skin is almost like the prince, but it's a little, how do I say it? It's a little muddier looking. They're outside as they walk to work every day, but they're aged, so they're going to have that more weathered skin. So I could go in and even deepen those up some more. And they're not quite as bright as they look here. It's because I've got a light on right there to the right. So I hope that helps you with wrinkles. Again, I put those in with number 188. And on the actual skin, I had used number 189 for my darker and 132 for my lighter. For Snow White, I also grabbed the ivory, and I used, I think I did number 132, the light flesh, all over, and then went over it with the ivory, okay? Because she does have quite a bit lighter skin. So, okay, I think that's it for this video. Like I said, I was going to keep it short and to the point, and just show you on the on actually getting some wrinkles in. See now, like this one, I can come in here and just put that little chin in. Can you see it? It's just a little chin mark. And you don't have to put it on all of them, but like if they've got a long chin and there's room, like this one, there's plenty of room there. So let's just add a little chin in. Again, it's just some more of the aging. Okay, well, I hope this answers the questions, and hope you enjoy coloring as much as I do. I will see you in the next video. Bye.